What's the nicest thing a stranger has done for you? My wife and I had a last-minute flight because of a family emergency. We had to bring our newborn with us since we couldn't find a babysitter on time. However, we absolutely were not prepared for taking a plane with a baby. Normally, my son could fall asleep once he was in my arms, but for the entire first hour, he cried until his voice started going hoarse. All the people on the plane glared at me, even while I tried to hush and bounce around desperately. My wife and I were so exhausted already, having rearranged all our plans during the week just to fit a 5-hour flight in our schedule. While we were busy trying to calm down our child, an older gentleman sitting a few seats away volunteered to help with the baby. I rejected the kind gesture at first because I was skeptical of letting strangers handle my baby. And at this point, I was also extremely embarrassed about getting help. Tiki man insisted, showing that he was also flying in with his grandchildren in the same row. The kindness in his voice made me trust him, and I let him take over just for a few minutes to rest my arms. Immediately, my baby stopped crying. My wife and I felt so relieved, and the lack of sleep finally reached us. I woke up half an hour later in a jolt after remembering my kid. In a panic, I jumped up and looked over to the grandfather's seat to find my child nestled on his stomach, fast asleep. After an hour longer, the man walked back to me to hand back my child. I tried to hand him money for his kindness, but he rejected it, saying, "Parents need a good snooze every once in a while."